Okay. Yeah. So if you come to this link, I mean, if you go to your Salesforce.com and then go to products and go to editions and pricing, you will find that they have listed all their products. So you see there is one edition which is called Contact Manager, and it is priced at $5 per user per month, right? But it does not allow you to store a lot of information. It just gives you the option of storing accounts and contacts and all these things, right? And then there's a group edition which is $25 per user per month. So all the pricing is at per user per month. So based on the number of users. And there is a sorry. There is a limitation of how many users you can have for these first two editions. You can maximum have 5 users for the contact manager and group edition. Then there is a professional edition. Here you do not have any limitation of how many users you can have, but you definitely have to pay for every additional user, $65, right? Then we have enterprise edition, and then we have performance edition. So it's like $5, $25, $65, 125, 300. So that is how it goes, right? Sorry?
So users means who are users?
User means every license is a user. So for example, there's a company, and in that company, we three of us want to use Salesforce. We need to use Salesforce. Sobojit, Kiran, and Jeet, right? So if we three of us, so for us, they have to buy 3 user licenses. So they'll have to pay, if we take professional edition, they will have to pay 65 into 3. Okay. So one user will give you one login ID password.
And that is per user, $65.
Right.
And $5 is per user.
Yes. All these amounts are per user. Right. So a contact manager edition basically allows us only to track accounts and contacts. Group edition allows us all the features of contact manager, plus it also allows us to track opportunities. Professional edition starts allowing us small customizations. Enterprise edition allows us full featured customization, workflows, approvals, everything. Performance edition starts providing us unlimited number of customization and everything, right? So you will understand what all things are there under which edition gradually as you learn more in the course. You start doing things, you will be able to figure out which all things are allowed under which edition and all, right? So apart from these licenses, there are platform licenses. So this is a software as a service license, SaaS license. If you click on the platform, it will also show you the option of platform licenses. So platform licenses are priced a little lower. Like for a platform, you can build an enterprise app only for $25 per user per month. So for a SaaS, for a software as a service, it was enterprise app is $125, whereas for a platform it's $25. So in platform edition, it provides you only the platform to develop the applications, right? So you have to develop your own application.
And to store the data again, we need to buy the service.
No, you don't have to. So with this platform edition also you get the data storage space. Just that the software you are developing on your own, but that is connected to the backend database, which is there the server only.
So we don't need to pay money for SaaS now. We are passing. If you pay for that, we get benefits of revenue.
No, see what is happening. Infrastructure anyhow you need. Hardware space we need anyhow, so that is common. You have a choice between SaaS and PaaS. If you go for SaaS for enterprise application, you will pay $125. If you go for PaaS, then for enterprise edition, you will just pay $25. So the point is in PaaS, for the platform, they are just providing you the platform, and you will have to spend to develop the application by paying to the developer. Yeah, you will have to pay to your developer. Yeah, the application will be developed on that platform. On that their platform. Right, and you don't need to do anything there. Like if you go to facebook.com, does it allow you to develop application? No, it just allows you to use it. Can you go and change Facebook things? No, you cannot. So the same way. SaaS is where they will charge you $125, but they will give you a ready-made thing. PaaS is they will charge you $25, but they will not develop it for you. You go and develop and you just use it, right? But this any application that you're designing on the platform, that is also connected to the infrastructure. So for the data storage, you do not have to worry whether you are using this one or this one. Suvajit, is that clear?
Yeah, I have a question here. So SaaS and PaaS that we will be using,
I need your phone.
Yeah, tell me.
sorry, so SaaS and PaaS that we will be using for our training purpose, right? So what limitation does it have compared to the full-blown version where they are charging us $125 and these amounts? So what are the limitations? Let's say the developer edition or the Force.com or the developer edition that we will use, during our training. What will be the limitation? Can you?
No, you're talking about limitation of the developer edition, or you're talking about the limitation of enterprise edition?
No. So the developer, yeah. So the developer edition versus enterprise edition, correct?
Yeah. So developer edition. Okay, fine.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll just come to that part. I mean, I've just taken that question. I'll just come to that point, but before that, I'll just talk about developer edition first, and then I'll answer this thing, right?
Okay.
Yeah. You had a question.
Nothing. I don't know. So whoever takes SaaS, he has to take the combination of SaaS and IaaS.
Server space, so they have to give. So there is no other, choice.
Okay.
But application, you want to use their designed application, pay $125. You want to use your designed application, you pay $25. Right? So that is it. Think of it as a restaurant. So restaurant, you enter the restaurant, space to they are giving you. They give you two options that okay, either we will cook the food and give it to you, or we will allow you to go to our kitchen and cook it. So that thing. So server space to they have to give. So that is there. Okay. So apart from all these editions, there is one more edition which is not listed here. You don't see that edition here, which is called a developer edition. So you see Contact Manager, Group, Professional, Enterprise, Performance, and there is one more edition which is not listed here, which is called a Developer Edition. Okay. Why they have not mentioned it there? Because Developer Edition is free of cost. Okay. It's free of cost, and it's basically meant for people like you to learn it. So for learning purpose and all, we can use Developer Edition. And because there is no price which is attached to that, so that is the reason why they have not mentioned any pricing there, or they have not mentioned that on the pricing what is the chart, right? So the question that Subhajit was asking is, what is the difference between Developer Edition and Enterprise Edition? So Developer Edition basically has most of the features of an Enterprise Edition. Let us understand this. Developer Edition has most of the features like an Enterprise Edition, but it has certain limitations. So one limitation is Developer Edition can maximum have 2 users. On a Developer Edition, you can have only 2 users. Okay, 2 functional users. I mean, who can develop and modify and customize. So there is a limitation on number of users that you can have there. Second, there is a limitation on the data storage capacity. You can only store up to 5 MB of data in a Developer Edition. So 5 MB is very less. It's like 150 or 200 records. 100, 150 records you can store. So what they have done, they have designed a Developer Edition, but they have put the limitation on the number of on the storage capacity, right? So no one can use it as an Enterprise Edition, though you are getting it for free, but you cannot use it for your professional use. You can just use it for learning. Put some dummy records, 20, 30 dummy records, and work around on that and learn it. That's it. Subhajit, does that answer your question?
Yeah, so feature-wise, we have everything, right? And the developer is so limitation of space.
A few features are not there, but those are not the common features. Most of them are there. Like 95% of the features are there. Some of the features are not there on a developer edition. Like you cannot have a multi-currency kind of thing and all, which they enable if you request now on enterprise edition, but on developer edition you do not have that. So few features,
So
very
with
few.
one, sorry, sorry, go ahead. Sorry, Chandra.
So very few features, let's say 4 or 5% of features are not there, but almost all the features are there in developer edition. Just that they have put a restriction on the storage capacity.
Okay. But can we have this all set up like if I have a database, can I connect with can I build a database and then have the data fetched in this application? Those all things can be set up, right? So there is no limitation as such where you cannot create your own data model and
No limit like that,
100 tools. Okay.
right? There is no such limitation on a developer edition, and in fact, we will do all those things here. In our sessions, we will design the application, we'll design the data model, we'll design the objects, everything we'll do, right?
Okay.
And you guys have your developer edition, and you guys will do it on your own things, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
So now, once we have understood the edition, now time for us to get into creating an edition of our own or creating a login for us. So Subhajit, do you have a login on Salesforce?
Yeah, I do. I do have a login.
Developer edition?
Yes.
Okay. Kiran, you have a login? Okay. So let's go and create one. Go to salesforce.com. I'm making you the presenter.
You're making me a presenter?
No, I'm making Kiran as a presenter.
Okay.
She's just going to create her own login. Go to developer.force.com. Huh? Developer.force.com. Yes. Yeah, click on join now. And then you just have to, provide your login information.
You give the email like this.
Yeah, same thing can be there in the username as well.